Kelly, 46012. I will be at the meeting on the 19th, so I will save my remarks in full. I just have two questions about the process. So I've already seen that tonight certain things are taken off the agenda. So my question is, how could something that could represent $2.5 million in the expenditures of our city be unknown to the council enough to have it removed for tonight? How does something so big get on your agenda, yet you're not prepared to vote on it?
So I can only answer from what I've dealt with the ARPA. They're still finalizing some of those numbers, and so some of those numbers are not done, which is why I did not feel it was appropriate to do it tonight. So that's why we moved it to next week. So it's not a matter of us not necessarily being prepared. It wouldn't have been, in my opinion, I can't speak for the other council members, but it wouldn't have been right for us to vote it on something without those numbers being finalized, because some of the awards are still being handed out and being signed over. So we want to make sure we have all of the final numbers before that. This is my opinion. I'm not speaking for the other 8 members, but
I agree with Ms. Cole. We just would like to be well informed and know exactly what we're talking about before we make any decisions.
which is, I feel like what you and some others ask for a lot of times, and so we did not want to make a decision without those.
We appreciate the communication and hearing us, and at least, stepping back for a moment. I guess the biggest concern is the process, and that this is not unheard of. And in fact, it feels like it was snuck in at the very end of this big agenda, and for that to have potentially gone unnoticed.
But it didn't.
It didn't go unnoticed. But I would say that was a result of community action in many ways. And so it's really disheartening, and sometimes, it's very disappointing to have to be part of a group that's kind of this keeping tabs on things. And I feel like it wouldn't have been tabled had we not brought some things to the attention.
I thought beforehand. I've discussed with several of the council members, so.
That's great.
Yeah, so this was
I would hope that there was great communication with the administration,
Yeah.
because the other thing that I would ask you to ask is that the resolution be rewritten for the 19th, because if you don't have these solid numbers, at the, about 2/3 down, it says, while the process of final obligations is ongoing, the obligated funds are intended to be put in place by the 23rd, yet you're gonna be voting on some erroneous number on the 19th, so.
I can talk to them about that. That's something that is definitely something.
That would be great, just so we have something to expect and understand as we come to that meeting on the 19th. So that's all my questions. Thank you.